Hi, friends. It's Allison. Welcome back to AJ's Inspired Life. Welcome to my messy desk. Welcome back. I'm sort of back, and thought I would bring you along for a little. I don't even know what. I'm not 100% well, but I cannot not be down here for another moment. So I've had dinner. It's 8 o'clock. I need honestly to go to bed. Like I have 1 hour till bed. And so I thought, I thought maybe I'd come down here and just try and futz around a little bit. And I, of course, just thought, gosh, I'm going to bring you along. So welcome back to the craziness. I have been like, I was so sick. If you didn't see my last video, I was sick for almost a full week over Christmas, like in bed, sick. And since then I've gone back to work for a week, but have like come home. The first week I went back, I came home and like was in bed by 5:30 or 6, exhausted. And then last week I traveled to California again, feeling well enough and not contagious. The doctor said, like, you know, it's fine. So I traveled down to California for my godmother's funeral, and that's tiring. It's tiring, and it's wonderful, and it was a blessing, and I'm glad I went. And but I spent. It was very emotional, and I've been emotional, and I spent a full day with my mom, going through every box of Christmas she has, reorganizing it, labeling it, and putting it up in the attic. And that means getting her up in the attic, which is a little bit of a feat, and then loading it, all the stuff she didn't want into the car, into the thrift, all the stuff. So I am exhausted. So it's Wednesday, the 14th. And the good news is I've made it to the gym every day this week. I just decided, friends. I just decided it's time. This is over. I am registering for a competition in April. This stage of my life is over where we're futzing around with the gym situation. So I just saw this magazine and I was looking for it earlier. And so I want to pull something out of here. This stick we're going to let go because I don't even know when it's from. This magazine's very old, but if you've been here, you know that we worked on a school project, excuse me, over Thanksgiving. And we need to find something from our hometown and send it to my cousin so she can forward it to the appropriate cousin and get it turned in for a school project. So Flat Maggie is still making her way around the United States, but I needed something, and I thought, of course, the Gig Harbor magazine would have something, but I mean, I'm happy to cut out the cover. I mean, it says it's 2024, but that doesn't matter. That is stunning, but it doesn't say, oh, see? Maybe. Because it doesn't say, I think it doesn't have a year on it, and I think we will mail that to Georgia for the Flat Maggie assignment. And I'm including the Tennessee football thing because Flat Maggie also went to Tennessee. And so I will mail those off. I will mail those off to my cousin. And Wish Flat Maggie well. So I will file that right there on the floor. And then this can just go away in my little magazine pile down here, which we'll go through sometime soon. But gosh, to do what with? You know what I'm saying? To do what with? Okay, please excuse me, you guys. I can't get rid of this cold, and I don't know if I need to go back into the doctor quite yet or not. I haven't quite figured it out. So I have not even talked to you really since the beginning of the year. So I have lots of things in the works. I have lots of things I'm working on. And I may have bitten off more than I can chew. Not too sure. But we will figure it out as the year goes, I guess, right? So, that's all right. Oh, all right. So there's that. This can go in the, trash, sorry. This is my last peppermint cocoa today. So, well, I want to leave this out actually. Okay. So, I can put these over here. And did I post a little picture? I don't remember if I posted it. If not, I will. This is my current situation. This is my current stack, if you will. Now, I have other things we're working on, of course. This is the journal I chose for January. This little tiny book from Michaels. I've used this book before a couple years ago, and I simply got to the point where I was like, I cannot spend any more energy even thinking about a journal, much less making a journal. Like, that's not going to happen. And so I just picked up this little book. So I will walk you through this. And then this is one of the journal cover planner covers that I got at the thrift store not too long ago. And I put the planner that I chose for the year, and I popped it in here with a blank notebook. And I always have the need for a blank notebook, just brain dump stuff. So, I just grabbed one in here. I can't find my tea. It fell off here somewhere on the floor. I always have my Charleston and then a tea and then like this. So anyway, so I have my, notebook in there, and then I have my monthly and I have a weekly that's really nuts and bolts planning. You can tell I've done not a lot in here, which is okay. I use a planner. I use the planner. It's not just pretty. Let's see if I did. I did a little, let's see, last week. I think nope. Like a sticker and like not much. So I just have it clipped. Like the month is clipped with this little paper clip with a ribbon, and then this is just clipped to the week. And it's very, very functional and working great. I do keep a band around it to kind of just hold it a little bit, like in my backpack type thing. But that's my planner. It's super simple. I'm really happy with it. Haven't quite gotten into the nuts and bolts of it, but that's okay. So let's actually just open that up. If you cannot tell, friends, look at the food stuff on my desk, because we've been eating like a 5-year-old again. I mean, not really, you know what I mean? Like, but I have not gone to the grocery store. So I was gone. We had food last week. Last week I prepped my food. I did really great. I made great, like, chicken, broccoli, and kind of like a hearts of palm rice. It's called palmini, I think. I made a big batch of it and like took that for lunch every day, feeling super healthy, trying to get on the mend, trying to be able to get on an airplane. But then I got back Sunday and I have not gone to the grocery store yet. And it's Wednesday night. Could I have done that? Of course I could have. I have chosen not to. I don't think I need this bag, but we might punch something out of it. So let's look at this little journal, because I'm just going to start let's not do that. Let's cut some things, shall we? Let's cut some things. Okay. If you are a football person, we are in the midst of the playoff season and there are some big games happening. in my house, the big game this weekend coming up is the Seahawks versus the 49ers. My whole family is 49er fans. I mean, not me. The rest of my family are all 49er fans. And my son's girlfriend and her entire family, because they have generations here, are Seahawk fans. Like diehard Seahawk fans have tickets, the whole thing. And so, and the Seahawks are playing the 49ers. It's, I think probably going to go to the Seahawks, but they're just favored. I mean, there's a few reasons for that, but whatever. But my husband saw this ad. Oh, I somehow, that's a bummer, whatever. Saw this ad for this, I don't even know what kind of bottle it is, liquor bottle to put your liquor in, don't know. Anyway, it's super tacky, and he bought it to give to my son's girlfriend's mom and dad, but it's really her mom and her mom's family. Like, she goes to the game with her dad and her brothers. They've had family tickets, forever. So anyway, as a good sport, he bought that. And so we're going to take it over before the game this week. Okay. What else do we have here? I'm going to change scissors because those are getting a little stuck. I'm sad that my other scissors are not up here. Well, we can let's use these big ones. If you guys are not already following Lydia over at February and June, please go do so. She puts out really fun prompts every month for prompt week. And this year she changed things up a little bit. And so I, for one, am really excited because they don't have a day of the week on it. So they normally have like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And I often and usually spread them out throughout the month because sometimes I don't see something red on Monday, or sometimes I, whatever, forget, I don't know. And so I like that it doesn't, or maybe I see something red on Tuesday, but the prompt was Monday. And so anyway, I really like that she's, at least for this month, trying something different. And I need to learn how to do them differently. I just take a screenshot. You can see Lydia's little face down here. Anyway, you can use them on any day you want. And I will continue to use them like throughout the month, not just that first week, obviously, because we're way past that first week and I'm just cutting them out now. So I think they're super fun. And I think these questions are super fun. So I'm excited to use those. Sweet Lydia, thank you for the creative inspiration. All right, let's see if I can get my brain going. Which again, this is not the best time of night for me to be doing any sort of this, but I just thought it would feel kind of good to come down here. What I actually need to do, I haven't been journaling, and I know when I don't journal, I mean my process journaling, when I don't journal, I feel a little off. Like I just don't feel kind of grounded, and I feel like lots of stuff's going on in my brain. And so I got some journaling done this morning. I've just really been like power sleeping, you guys. I cannot quite get ahead of this. And so I made myself, okay, so when we normally talk about what do you track, what do you do, blah, 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 I'm always like, I struggle with tracking because I don't really need to track things. Like I take my vitamins regularly, I brush my teeth regularly, whatever it is, right? I had to make myself a list of like vitamins to take because I'm like, you haven't been taking your iron, right? You haven't been like, because I'm so freaking tired. Like it's crazy to me. So I made my list of vitamins that I need to be taking every single day. I'm also super aware that it is winter here and this is not my prime season. I am also convinced that I'm like part bear or something. And I would really like to hibernate my way through this winter. Now, I know that could look like depression and seasonal affective disorder, which I am sure I have. I'm also severely vitamin D deficient. My doctor has prescribed, so I know those are already challenges that I face. and iron deficient most of the time. So I just need to be 100% back on track with like my vitamins and stuff like that, because the bear in me would like to sleep. The bear in me would like to sleep. So, oh, I guess I still need to do that. All right. Okay, so I finished a book. I started a book. Let's see if we can get some stuff on some pages. Okay. I have some more fodder to cut up. So let's see. This sticker goes in my, you guys, I still have like 5 months to flip for you guys, which means they're not done. I mean, I would have flipped them if they're done. So this little sticker goes on the last day that we had school, which was this day. So I think I'll probably just do that for now. That was our little attendance assembly, and the kids get extra recess and all the fun stuff. Okay. Look at the fun In-N-Out burger, you guys. Look at this bag. Well done, In-N-Out. I am an In-N-Out fan. I grew up on it. It's a California thing, except it's now not a California thing. And guess who's moving out of California? In-N-Out. The owner is moving the company to where? Where, you ask? Where is she moving this billion dollar company? She's moving the headquarters to Tennessee. She sure is. And now they have multiple states that the restaurant's in. It's crazy. So I have mixed emotions about it, quite honestly. But emotions is kind of a strong word. Mixed thoughts on it. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Ooh, I probably should have cut that out too. I'll see what I have. This also goes on that Christmas album, so I can just put that up there. I don't even have to worry about the page right now. We won't mess with that. Okay, let's see where we're at. So if you're new here, I do a monthly challenge for a journal supply to use in your journals. It just started off with me trying to use my stash and choosing something every month to use out of a list I made of things I want to use more of. And we've done it for quite a while now, and quite many of you are playing along, and I'm so excited about that. And so the item of the month for January of 2026 is colored pencils and crayons. And it's a doozy, okay? In my defense, I didn't choose this one. First of all, I didn't even put it on the list. It's from one of you, dear friends, as a suggestion. And I had Rue choose the item. And so I blame both of you people because it's a hard one. I'm not going to lie. So anyway, and I've had zero energy to do anything. So I have this little book, and I have in front of me my two things of colored pencils. One is regular pencils and one is watercolor pencils. So I have those out. And I also got these watercolor crayons out. I also have other watercolor crayons that we used to use all the time, like these watercolor crayons, right? So, I mean, those would count. I have some other brands of them as well. I don't know. It's a little bit of a doozy. And I know some of you that are playing along have also kind of said like, woo, this one's a little bit tougher than we thought. I concur, friends. I concur. Let's see. Let's just put that in some blank background pile over here. Okay. So I'm not going to necessarily flip this right now because you don't need to see that. But there's not like hardly anything done. But let's just for real check where we're at and see if we can get something on here. So today is like, oh my God, Wednesday the 14th. Okay, let's start with my stuff. Let's start with the stuff and we'll get it on the page. Now, This is what I did to prep this journal because I know you haven't seen it all. This is masking tape with numbers, and this is masking tape with days of the week. It's the same on every single page. I just added the number and the day. And then I've gone in and I had some extra tabs from old planners, so I've cut those up and put them there. That's it. It's a very, very plain. Okay. So let's do this. Let's get some of these on here at least so they're in the book. Oh, now see, this is interesting. Okay, I haven't brought down all my stuff, obviously. Where is this? Let me make a list. Okay, because I need my pick, and I have the program from her like celebration of life. Like, it's obviously not going to fit in here. I don't know if I want to include it. Maybe I'll include, I don't know. I gotta and I'm gonna say check like purse. I have other things that aren't down here. So that will be my to-do. And this is, okay, so this is Friday. I left at 4 a.m. and we have a picture at the airport, and I started my new book. Okay. Airport and new book. And then I got to Mom's and Gavin picked me up. And then we went to service. And then we went to dinner at their house. They had family over for dinner. It was lovely. I mean, it was everything you want it to be. It's everything I want mine to be. You know what I mean? And that's what everyone kept saying throughout the day, is just like, it was perfect for her. It was absolutely perfect for her. And she would have loved it. She would have loved the party. She would have loved, it was exactly what, and so the yacht club was packed with hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people, and it was just beautiful. So, this is my new book that I'm reading. It's called The Measure. If anyone's read this book, could you please comment below? Comment below. I'm going to say that, first of all, this is not my genre of book at all, but I think this was the like TikTok recommended book for me like last year, because I put it into my cart. Yeah. So I started it on this day. I am like halfway through it, maybe a little bit more. I haven't made a decision yet. It's just not my genre of book. That's okay. All right. This is Saturday. This is my morning walk in the canals of Naples. So that can go there. This is also Saturday with this stupid picture of my mom. But like, yeah, her car is packed. We spent like 5 hours. Yeah, I felt like a bad daughter, but I'm like, we're not stopping. She's like, should we take a break and have lunch? No, we shall not take a break and have lunch, because that means like getting her out of the attic, all the way down the stairs, do the thing. Like, no, we're going to keep going. She's like, I feel so bad you're working. Well, that's okay. We're going to get it done. And she was so happy. But I was like, I feel like a horrible daughter. All right, here's the tag for my new purse that I packed. So that will go there. Now, let's see. Okay, so if I have to check. I finished this book. I can't remember. I'm going to have to check if I like, look, I ate crackers and ice cream for dinner. I am not well. I booked my flight on Tuesday to leave on Friday. That's how sick I was. I was like, I don't know if I can go. Like, I don't, I think I finished my book on Wednesday, because I think Thursday Thursday I had my hair appointment. I got my hair done and I came home and packed and went to bed. So I finished the book on Wednesday. Okay, perfect. All right. So this is Friday. And Saturday. This actually goes on Saturday also. Um, that's me getting my vitamin D that I cannot get enough of. And then this is Sunday with my sweet Gav, um, who picked me up and took me back to the airport. We had the best visits. We had, oh, it was just great talking to, I just love it. So, okay, this is this morning. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I should have maybe done this a little bit bigger. It was stunningly beautiful this morning. A beautiful Pacific Northwest morning. That's Mount Rainier, and this is down at the docks and just off the water. My husband's sitting in this picture. So love that. Let's see. Let's see about the prompts, and then we'll put some food stuff in here. Okay, so what color represents January for you? On a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate your outfit today? Okay, this one's going yesterday because I looked dang cute yesterday and I got so many compliments on my outfit and it just made my heart happy. I just think that's the silliest thing to say, but it does and it did, and I just thought it was cute, and it's like I love like putting a little outfit together in the morning, and um yeah, I don't know. So that's a perfect prompt for yesterday. Okay, what color is your toothbrush currently? This is actually a funny one. So I'm going to put it, because normally it's not funny. Normally it's white. It's always white because I have an electric toothbrush and it's just white. Okay. However, I slept downstairs for over a week, and I took my toothbrush downstairs to the downstairs bathroom to obviously use down there. And so when I came upstairs, like in the middle of the day or whatever, I was like, oh, like I want to brush my teeth because I felt disgusting. So I got a new toothbrush out that we normally, I mean, it's in our toothbrush dental box, if you will, in our hallway closet with extra stuff. But, if someone comes to our house and they need toothpaste or toothbrush or what, we always have extra. So it's in there. It's also what we use to travel. So if we need a new travel toothbrush, we get it out of there, blah, blah, blah. So I grabbed a toothbrush out of there, and that's actually, my white one is still downstairs because I haven't brought it up yet. Which just sounds silly, I know. But anyway, so I like the prompt. It's like such a weird prompt. Just because, no, it's not a weird prompt. It's just so ironic that like I actually have a colored toothbrush to document. I know. Sounds stupid. I feel like it can go on Wednesday. That's a perfectly good day. All right. This prompt says, what are 3 things you're proud of from 2025 that you can look back on and celebrate? So let's just go. I don't think these pages are going to give me any room to do this. Yeah, no, I'm just sick. We're just going to put it somewhere else in this month. So we're going to hold on to that. And then what color represents January for you? I think, oh, I know where I'm going to put that. Let's put that. 30 days has September, April, June. Yep, 31. I'm going to put this back here. Yeah, I'm going to put it at the back. And then we can put some stuff there to do it, but that will be perfect. I'm going to put these little tabs on it. That's temporary, but it will hold it into place. And then this is, yeah, what are 3 things you're proud of? So I think what I'd like to do is, oh, you know what we could do? We could make a little journal card right here in the beginning. Let's do that. Let's make a little journal card. Oh, that's a fun idea. Let's see. Does this work? I'm just looking literally at what's on my desk. This is not probably what I want, but let's just, that's not what I want. Why? And if so, then what? Let's grab something else and choose. I think I want like, ooh, no, I don't want a blue. See, I thought I wanted a blue, but I don't. I was trying to tie in, but that's too purpley. All right. We'll just keep pulling here. What about a green? Is that kind of fun? It's kind of a weird green, huh? I mean, it's like use a scrap, Allison. Get your life together. Just pull something. But no, we can't do that. We're going to make this as complicated as we can. So here's my little box of background scraps, and let's see. What do we think? I like the green. I mean, it has enough of this color, but I'm not too sure. I really am thinking I wanted like a blue, but I'm pretty clear at this point I don't. Let's see what our choices are. I'm drawn to some sort of pattern, which I think is interesting because that's not normally what I do. We might just be going off the rails this year, you guys. This might be the year. Oh boy. If this video gets cut short, friends, it got cut short. I think I turned it on airplane mode, but I turned it off airplane mode to print my things, and I may have forgotten to turn it back on. So, okay, here's just a plain blue, which is actually better. That is what I want. Okay. That will make... I mean, the other option is to grab something in this color down here, but egads, can I even do that? We could cover up that hole. But no, that's not going to make my brain happy at all. So, no, we like the blue. Let's use it. I mean, the green's fun, but blue. It's blue. All right, so we'll stick that back in there and put that away. Okay, so the only thing I'd like to do is not, well, it needs to fit in the pocket is what it needs to do. So let's do that. Let's cut a little, well, let's cut it lengthwise first. So that's kind of what I was trying to measure. I do want this to still show the color of the year, so I don't want it, so let's get a cut somewhere like that. Can anybody even see where I folded that? Huh. All right, let's do that. And we don't actually have to cut it the other way. Let's do that. I really like that actually. And we don't have to, cut it. We can just glue it on here. Yeah, that's fun. Perfect. So that will fit there. And then this one in the back, oh, it doesn't, I felt like I wanted it to go that way, but it like literally doesn't go that way. So, let's just put it over here. That's fine. Let's do that. I actually want it over here. I glued the wrong piece first. But I feel, yeah, we're going to do it. Let's put it over here. My brain does not want the prompt over here, so we'll just do this and that. Okay, super fun. And then we can get rid of that little tab. All right, that's exciting. And then this one is a fun one, which I really like. And this prompt says, what is your favorite go-to neutral? Black, white, navy, brown, gray. And if there is a color palette for Allison, this is it. I actually really like some brighter colors, but I can tell you, I wear these colors often. Specifically through fall right now and now winter. So like you know, October, there was a lot of black, gray, white, and like maybe orange. November, there was lots of browns. So, I mean, Christmas obviously was more bright with reds and greens, but lots of black and white. And it's January now, so I'm in like definitely white and gray and blue, and black. I don't know. I just thought this was so interesting. So I love this color palette. Now, interestingly enough, this little prompt that says, "Do you like your outfit?" was yesterday, and I wore really pretty red and blue and white, red, white, and blue palazzo pants with a pretty white sweater and red shoes. And so it wasn't this neutral color at all. But I do like this. And I happen to have this right here. Okay, I did get a fun Happy Mail. You guys, thank you so much if you sent me. I think I got like a couple Christmas cards for you guys, and I think I reached out individually and like said thank you for that. I know I didn't open them on here. Thank you so much. I really just have been absent, and I do apologize. It is not that I have like been down here without you. I mean, obviously I've done a little bit, but like I have not been really out of bed. Like I'm worried actually. Like I told my husband, I'm like, I am worried like I have mono or something because I am just so tired. But anyway, all of that to say, thank you. Okay. And I will again make sure I reach out kind of individually to make sure. Okay, so this is Tuesday. I'm still sick. See, so we'll just add this up here because yeah, it was interesting. The flu is like in the news. It's everywhere. And they were saying how bad it is this year. Now, granted, they say that every year, right? It's always a new strain, it's always a new thing. And if I'm going to be really honest, don't really pay that much attention to it because it doesn't impact me, if I'm going to be honest. I mean, I get we have the flu every year. I understand. This year, it's gotten a little bit of my attention because I'm reading all the articles and stuff. And I think it's just crazy that like people in South Carolina, for an example, are just as sick as people in Washington State. And yeah, craziness. Okay, so let's okay, so I'm thinking like we could put this here, maybe like even with that. These are a little, well, one, they're a little fall, but two, they're a little cute for me. Like, I'm not feeling cute. I'm feeling like this really comfy sweater, and I have a sweater that looks literally almost like this. So I think those two will go on this page, and we can find a way to journal about that and do that. Okay, so I'm going to put a little tab and a tab just so they are there. Okay, let's get some other stuff on these pages. So this was my travel day. And the service. So I would like to like I kind of envision like a title right here. Let me, but I need to get the program and stuff. I did not take pictures this day. Some people were taking pictures. I just didn't. I am super grateful that people took pictures of us at my dad's service and of other people because honestly, I didn't really remember everybody that was there. I mean, I was just so out of it. And same thing for this when we were going through the guest book at their house that night. It was just such a blessing. There was generations of families there, and that is how we grew up. Like we all grew up with each other's parents and grandparents and whatnot, and it's just so really neat to see all the families there, generations, like literally. So I just thought it was really neat. So I do know that they did get some pictures, but like I didn't take any pictures. I didn't feel like it was the appropriate time. I certainly felt like I looked horrible, like I was really emotional and like sobbing and like, so it wasn't like picture time, I guess, is I'm trying to just say. So I think up here I want to do like a thing that just says travel. I think I I just kind of had this vision, if you will. I think that's a little bit deep of a word for this, but I just kind of envisioned something like this as a title here. And then, this I'm thinking can be kind of my travel, start my book kind of thing. I'll maybe even just tape this tag in or something, because I brought my new purse. And then over here, I think I'll do, her service and stuff over here. Now, whether that involves a tip in or whatever, I think I'll print up the picture they used or something. I don't know. So we'll just kind of, I think I'm going to do that. Okay. And I don't know. We might as well use these little tabs. I think that's kind of my idea for this. Okay. Now, all of that to say, we want to be using our pencils and crayons. So I think I'm going to like color in, this thing here. I might do something. I do wish I'd gotten a picture with, well, specifically my god sister, but her brother was there as well. And I haven't seen him in years. And so it was just so lovely to catch up, and spend some quality time. So we had the celebration, for hours this day. We went over to their house this night, just family, and got caught up. It was lovely. This day we did, these, I printed a little big, unfortunately. Well, I guess I could cut some off. But again, I don't have a picture. Like we went to their house this night as well, but I don't, there was not pictures taken. It wasn't that type of deal. So, that's okay. We'll just journal it. But this picture's way too big. But my mom was like so excited, to get all this stuff out of the attic and all this stuff out of the garage and load it. It's packed. It's packed to the rim. And, so I was happy. I was happy that I could help her do that. It meant a lot to her because she can't do it. You know what I mean? And so, I think we'll do something of this nature here. And then we had, so I'm going to I walked and got coffee and then brought my mom back coffee and breakfast. And then we worked in the attic for like 5+ hours, and then car. And then we got to she only likes, well, that's not true. She primarily only likes this specific thrift shop that she's been a part of, and it's a community thing and blah, blah, blah. And they were open until 5 o'clock. We got there at 4:30 and they're like, we are not taking donations. And I thought my mom was going to cry. She's like, but I'm a Life member and the website says, and da 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 da. And the poor lady that was working there, who is obviously an active member, was like, no, ma'am, we stopped taking donations at 3 and you'll have to come back. We're closed tomorrow and Monday. And I was like, oh no. So my mom had to drive around with her car like this, which of course she does not care for, but it's okay. It's okay. Oh, and then we went to Burgers, with Gav, and then we went over to, Bell's, and we had a great night, and we watched the football game. They are all Minnesota fans. Is that right? Is that who was playing? And Minnesota lost. Is that right? Do I have my right team? Michigan? No, it wasn't Michigan. It was Minnesota playing Chicago, right? And Chicago won. I have to go back and look. But anyway, No, that's not right. It was Green Bay. Is that right? I have to look it up. It doesn't matter. We had a great time watching. I'm gonna put football, and but the Bears won, and so the Bears will go on. But it was lovely. Like we were all cuddled up on the couch and on the floor. It was like when we were kids. It was like I don't know. It was just cool. It was just cool. There was like well, it was their whole family and us. Like, but we're family, so I don't. There was like 12 or something of us, and it was great. It was great. It was what it was supposed to be. So, I think right now I will probably just add some football tape down here because I know that's like kind of what we did. And yeah, it was just, it was good. It was good memories. And, they've been friends since high school, since middle school and high school, my parents and my godparents. And they used to double date and they did like, it's just so dang cute. I don't know. We don't have friendships to that same extent, I don't think. Like, it's just amazing. So anyway, okay, so that was Saturday and we had burgers and then we went to watch the football game. Okay, perfect. So then this is Sunday and, oh, I wonder if I could have, all right. We went to church and they are starting their music tribute month or so. I don't know. They had a bluegrass band and it was phenomenal, first of all. And second of all, I mean, I was in it. I was there for the music. It was amazing. And I was sending Rue, other people were filming also. I was not like the only one, but I was sending her video clips and sending it to her and everything. And she loved it. But oh my gosh, my mom just kept reaching over and grabbing my lunch. She's like, Daddy would have loved this. Daddy would have loved this because he loved music. And so, and it was great. It was great bluegrass music. And so that was a special treat that morning for sure. And then Gav took me to the airport and we had the best visit. We had smoothie bowls and a great talk about future and plans and possible connections. We were trying to think and he's just such a sweet boy and yeah. So that was nice. And then got home. Where's my picture of this? I need my picture. Pickup Sunday. And friends, I like got home from the airport. I don't think I even, well, I know I didn't unpack. I I don't think I took a shower. I didn't take a shower because I took a shower before I left. I normally like to shower when I come home. I don't think I took a shower. I think I put my pajamas on and went to bed at like 7:38. My husband was like, "Welcome home." I was like, "I love you, and I'll see you later. I gotta go." Like done. And of course I didn't sleep well, but that's okay. Okay, so that was Sunday. Let's look a little bit at. Okay, Monday I had Jimmy John's because, like, I know that because Monday, yes, we had a meeting off site, and so after the meeting we stopped and got lunch to take back, you know, to the school, which I was grateful for because of course I don't have any lunch. So let me see if I think I would be happier with a glue stick on this. So let's get some glue on here. You guys, I have this little student that she's so sweet and she's so artistic and she's always carrying her little journal with her and I always, kind of talk to her about it and praise her for it And she wants to start an art club at school. And so I'm helping her do that. And so we'll be starting like a little, not a club, I guess that's the wrong word, but like, because we can't really do that at the school, but it will be probably like just for a month. Like we offer chess club for a month or, something like that. But anyway, I'm just so excited. And so we were talking about, she made a little list of like ideas that she had and possible supplies we might need. And I was like, oh my God, I love your little ideas right now. I'm so happy. So, okay. So Monday was this, and I don't know. I don't think I need this for that day. So we'll put that over here. And because I have that, I don't think I need this. I usually cut this out because I really like that. But I don't actually think I need this whole thing. So that's exciting. All right. Tuesday. I also, quite frankly, feel like today is Friday. Every day this week, I woke up going like, I don't want to go to work. And I know other people have said this, but I'm telling you what, friends. Ooh, Nelly, I'm tired. But I'm super excited to be going to the gym. And I feel strong going to the gym. I almost PR'd today, you guys. I almost PR'd my clean. Which I should not even be thinking about right now. Like I haven't obviously been consistent at the gym, but I was within 5 pounds, and I was close, which felt really good. So we have, I guess I'll put this down here. I'm hesitant because I don't have my other stuff in here. Well, we'll put it with one of these magic tabs. I don't know. It just felt good to be around strong people who, I mean, when I say strong people, I mean like freaking strong people. Okay. Like I'm the only girl in this class, female. I'm the only female, not girl, but like there are some heavy lifting men in this class, like who just bro sesh off each other. Do you know what I'm saying? And then, and then yesterday, there's a strength portion of the workout and then what we call a metcon, like a more of a metabolic workout part, right? So the metabolic workout was like, okay, first of all, it was 12 minutes. Okay, it's not super long. We already did our major lifts. 12 minutes every 4 minutes. Okay, so I draw on my board 3 marks because 12 minutes every 4 minutes gives you 3 rounds, right? So round 1, round 2, round 3 for 4 minutes. None of you need to know this, but this is like, I have to tell you because this is how tired my brain is. So I draw out my 3 things, and that's how I keep track during the workouts, and you cross them off, as you're done. We get done with the 3rd one, and I, of course, kick off my shoes as soon as I can. I take off my knee pads, do the thing, right? And and the time's not up yet. Like people have until the end of the 12 minutes, right? So I'm like, my shoes are off, my knee sleeves are off. I'm starting to cool down, and I'm like here. There's a guy here and a guy, over here, and he's like, "Yo, Steven, one more round." And Steven is like, "Yeah." And so they start like talking, and I, of course, am like listening because I'm like now in the middle. And then this guy over here is like, "Yeah, one more." And I'm like, "What?" And so I look over to Steven, who I know the best out of these guys. And I'm like, "We still have one more?" Like, that's what I say that comes out of my mouth. But I go like, "We still have one more?" And he goes, "Yeah, one more." And I'm like, "No way." Because I now don't have shoes on. Like we're jumping rope. Okay. We're doing lifts. I'm like, and I've taken off my shoes, but the timer is now at the 4 minutes. So it goes, and the coach is like, if last round, if you're going 3, 2, 1, go. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm doing this without shoes and knee sleeves. And so anyway, we do this whole extra round. No, we do this whole round. To which I look over and there's two men over here not doing it. And I realize I'm an idiot. And we were done after 3 rounds. When I said one more round, he was like, yeah, probably thinking like, yeah, we're doing one more round, not we all have one more. Doesn't matter. So I did one extra round. So feeling good, feeling strong, feeling part of the strong kid crew. I'm like, I'm an idiot. And the coach is like looking at me. He's like, you don't have shoes on. I'm like, I know. I thought we were done, but we're not done. And then afterwards, he was cracking up. He's like, I can't believe you did an extra round. And I was like, I thought we had I thought we, and he was just like, oh my God, Allison, are you okay? I'm like, I'm clearly not okay. My brain is not working. And like, but it was fine. It was fine. So I will write that because it's a funny story, but also because like I'm proud of myself. Like I didn't question it. I didn't like I was like one more round. They're like, yes, we still have one more round. I was like, shoot, okay, let's go. And like even with no shoes or whatever. So I just thought it was kind of funny. And then up here I'll put outfit and I'll put red, white, and blue pants. I wore my white sweater. And I had my heart earrings. I got so many compliments. They're like, you look like a Valentine. I was like, I love that so much because I have started my Valentine's at work. That's a big project that I do every year. And so the schedule came out. I made the schedule up and I'm preparing. We will start that next week. Okay. So all of that to say, that's where we're at, friends. This already said choose happy. I cut out this from a happy planner and just glued it on. That is nothing, earth shattering at all. I don't think I'm going to do much. I will probably add a 25. It's not even straight. I know it's not straight. I'm just telling you, I know it's not straight. I will probably do that. Now, you can see I've done a little bit of, these are watercolor pencils here. Same deal. Just like the border of the pages, right? So no watercolor, it's not watercolor, it's pencils and crayons. I've done nothing on these pages for that. Okay. So we will come back in and add that. And that will probably be, tonight is Wednesday. Okay. I did not have taco time last night. See, last night we had a burger. Why? Burger with Amanda. Oh, I had taco time this night. I know. Look at my healthy eating. That's right. I sure did, folks. I sure did. But I only got like a little, I don't even know, like a little, I'd say taquito. They call it something else. It doesn't matter. It was like a little thing. But I bought that and a burrito. So I would have lunch this day. That's how I'm living. I literally do not have food in the house. And so, yeah, so this night we went out with our old coach from the old gym. Here is a pretty pink dumbbell we could put on today because we use dumbbells today for the gym. I love it so much. I could put a bike on here. Look at these fun bikes. I want to sign up for this competition in April. And one of the things we have to do, which is normal, is ride this bike, which I absolutely hate. These are very cute. I don't know if I want to put this on here, but I thought that would be a fun way to note that I'm practicing the bike because it's by far my worst thing. I wish it was rowing and not biking because biking, it's not my jam. It's not my jam, but that's okay. So that's going to be that. So I don't know. We are almost halfway through the month, which is terrifying. And I haven't done anything. So when I bring you back in here, so tomorrow's Thursday and I will be doing, tomorrow's pickleball. We did not have pickleball on Monday because, whatever, the schedule at work. And we had to cancel and reschedule. And so pickleball will be going on tomorrow because that is a for sure and super excited about that. So we'll do this guy on here and I'll put this guy on the calendar, on the sticker calendar. And so, and then I also have coffee talk tomorrow, my parent group. So we'll do this. And I know you've seen me using the sticky note. I don't know where I got it. I want to say Target. I think these are Target. I got them at $1, like recently. And I love them. There's plain. They also are kind of wide. The sticky part kind of comes all the way down here, which I actually kind of like. So I know you see me using them like, but there's quite a few. It doesn't say how long, how many. Anyway, for $1, I think it's good. So I have coffee talk, and then I have pickleball. I am not going to the gym because it's going to be my rest day, and this is active recovery movement. I already talked to my coach about it, and it's all good. This day, I'm going to put our notes for today is gym and talk to coach about comp and training, and she gave me a few things that I can start tomorrow. So I will need to that's the sort of thing that I will be doing, I think, and tracking in my planner, because let's just see. Oh, I still need to get this done. I did return this. I did not return my Ulta thing. So see over here, we're going to make, I do like the circles, but I swear I'm a square girl. So we're going to just, and again, I'm using black, there's blue, there's thing. I don't care. It's not that kind of planner right now. So, we are going to add burpees right here because we have a plan and I'm working on it. But see right here, I'm using a special, cream on my chest from my dermatologist for my skin cancer there. I need to take my iron, my B6, my DK, and my magnesium. Now, right now, the only one I'm taking consistently is my vitamin DK, and I don't know why. I mean, I have to think why. And I think because it's on my nightstand. And I take it first thing in the morning and I take it last thing at night. And so I think that's why like as opposed to these, like these are in the kitchen next to food when I pack my lunch. So I need to kind of figure that out. And then what else was I going to add on here? Well, we'll track burpees, and then we'll track something else I was going to track. What else was I going to track? See, that's how quick the brain is just like, poof, I'm done. But let's just be clear, friends. We have 2 days of work left, and then I have Saturday, Sunday, and Monday off. Praise, right? Because I am tired. I'm tired. And I want to come down here and craft with you guys. And not, yeah, I don't know. Let's do this really quickly. I have this tape. I also have another one, but I have this one. And so I'm going to put it on this night. I don't know if I'm going, though, is the issue, but I don't care. We'll just put a piece of it down here. And we have we're having such issues at work, like with my company, not where I work. I'm so frustrated with it. So we're having a work meeting this day that is mandatory, which means I have to cancel my group. So I emailed my supervisor and I was like, is there any way I can watch the meeting, training, whatever you're calling it, afterwards? Because I have a group this morning that I run with clients. She's like, no, you need to cancel and reschedule. I'm like, there is no time to reschedule. I am booked, solid, booked. So I don't know what she wants me to do. I'm very, very upset. This is my mad face because I don't want to go to that meeting. All right, so I'm going to put that there because this is book night at school, and I always love book night. I was not asked to read this time, and I won't lie, my ego is a little hurt. No, I'm just kidding. But it's always super fun, and I usually stay. So I think I'll stay. This is the 15th. That is not what I want. I want next Thursday, the 22nd. And I think I'll just add the tape in now because it's super cute. I don't even know the theme. That's how out of it I am. Every year it's a theme. And let's see. 2 years ago, it was all dinosaurs, which was super fun. Last year it was around the world, and that was fun. I probably didn't get asked to read this year because I fussed last year. Now that I think about it, it's okay. I may or may not even go, honestly. I mean, it's just me volunteering time to stay late. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. We'll see. But it is a fun night, and the kids love it. So I do enjoy seeing them outside of class and outside of regular day. So, okay, that's exciting. So we have a little book tape there. So I think that's going to be where it's at. I have this very little simple journal. I'm not too sure if I will add a tie. I'm tempted to try and add like an elastic band through the middle here. So it would come out here, and go around, as opposed to like two eyelets and a tie here. But we'll see. I'm not too sure. Okay. But super simple little journal. And quite frankly, I'm not going to lie, I'm in love with it. I always fall in love with this little size. It always amazes me how well it holds up. It's definitely stitched in, and it takes quite a bit of stuff very well. I think they were $1 at Michael's years ago. Okay, and I bought 3 of them. I think I have one more. I'm not too sure. Maybe I bought 4. I don't know. But regardless, maybe they were in packs of 2. Don't even know. But I love them. So that's it for me, you guys. I will not be back down here, I don't think, until this weekend, but I will try and get this posted for you guys so you know I'm alive. And please just know I'm trying to watch some of your videos, and I'm trying to like show up, but I'm struggling. So I'm trying to sleep and heal and get my body back to 100%. So I'm tempted to try and put this under here. Do I want to do that? Oh, see, I just put them on there with those temporary tabs. This is a little summary for me, but I don't think I like that. I think I just like it on here. Whoops. I think I just like it on there like that. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll watercolor or crayon something behind it. I got to find some crayons. This was not my prompt. So I don't have crayons that I want to use. I do have pencils that I do want to use and I never use. And so I'm happy about that. So, but I also know some of you are struggling using these. And I think it's very interesting that, that we really don't reach for them that often. At least I don't. So anyway, let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you're playing along. And, sooner rather than later, we'll be picking February already, which seems bananas to me. So that's it for me. Have a great day, you guys. I'm happy to be back. I am trying to heal still, so please be patient with me, and please forgive me if I've missed your video or not caught up on something. And I just hope you all had a wonderful start to the year. I hope you guys are all well, because I know this is going around. And so please take care of yourself as well. All right. I will talk to you soon. Thanks for being here. And I hope you find something today that inspires you. Take care.